Hi everyone, this is Cassie from Stitches and More, and I'm having an experience with making videos tonight that I hear other people do, and it's like, okay, it's happening to me, but this is like my third time trying this video. Just things I've forgotten to do or whatever, but that's okay. I don't know if I'm as well prepared as I was the first time, but we're gonna see what we can do here. Anyhow, I did want to show you this right here. This is I use for a row counter when I am doing amigurumis. It has numbers on it, and I just push these 1, 2, 3, and for some reason I do better because I had a problem counting rows. I was writing the row down and checking it off on paper and stuff, and I don't know why. I even had one of those clickers, and for some reason I just kept forgetting to do it. But this right here, for me anyways, I don't know, maybe it'd work for you, I don't know. But I got on Amazon, the back is just, the bubbles there, you can push them back when, you're starting another project, but it's just kind of like that on the back. But I bought it, on Amazon, like I just said, and it's just been really very useful to me. So I really like that. So I wanted to tell you about that. Let's see, I'm going to just show you some things that I've made previously. A few things here I want to show you. Not too long ago, I've made these slippers. Kind of the first time making slippers, so those didn't turn out too bad. Yeah, and I really like them. They're going to go for a Christmas present to a family member, so yeah. And another thing I made was this dishcloth. Oh, well, let's say, yeah, dishcloth. You could use it for a washcloth though, I guess. It's really pretty. Yeah, and I just did a single crochet around here at the border, and these are all single crochets. And I do think I forgot to write the person's name down here. Let's see. I did, so I will write her name down in the description box when I finish this video. I like that, and I like the colors too. I like how they blend it. And this is cotton yarn that I bought at Walmart, so nothing fancy. And then another thing I made that I really like, they're kind of squishy and really soft and just kind of cuddly. Yeah, a chicken. And I think that turned out relatively well. No, it wasn't too hard to make. I used blanket yarn for that. I thought these were kind of cute just to have them sitting around or give them as gifts or something like that. I thought they're really cute. And then I made one this color right here. It's a little bit smaller. And I think I made a white one this size too. I've actually made more than one of these. So, and it's got, this one though has the blue eyes, a little blue around there. I didn't know if I liked that better or not. I actually couldn't find the plain black ones, so I tried these. So it's like either, the black or the little bit of blue there. I don't know, what do you think? Let me know. I like the color though of this one the best. This one I really like the color of. So yeah, so I've done those. And I don't know, gosh, I was gonna mention, I forgot. I'm working on, I'll just sit here for a second. I'm working on organizing this room. It's really, I know you can probably see in the corner there a little bit of a mess on the floor or something, but it's a really small room. But I'm trying to just put craft things in here, and I've got a desk in here right now. It's kind of big, so it takes a lot of room, but I really need it because I have my computer in here too. And I have the screen on there and I can see outside, so which is kind of nice because I can't see, outside, in the area I need to see, when people come up or something like that, so I can just watch everything that's going on, which I really like. And I like watching all my videos in here too, actually, that I watch on YouTube. It's kind of nice, kind of a pleasure to watch. But we have, too, my husband and I don't know if everyone has watched the train videos, but those are kind of interesting. At least I think so, because I like train layouts really well. But my husband made a house that resembles a Little House on the Prairie. He'd never done that before, and I asked him, I said, hey, this is what I want. Can you try this? And I showed him a picture of the house I wanted. And I wish I had a picture of that right here, but I don't. But anyhow, I asked him, and he said, I don't know, if I can or not. And I ended up buying him some balsam wood, but he decided to use cardboard the first time because balsam was kind of expensive, so, and he had never done that before. So he did it, and it's just really cute. So, and now I want him to actually, we do have a church that was already pre-assembled, but I want him to make, excuse me, a schoolhouse and a couple more houses for that train layout. And I did recently, I made some roads for it and stuff, and I got some painting I need to do on it to make it look, and also grass, more grasses and stuff to put in, just so it doesn't look, you know, like all one color, because I think that would change the appearance of a lot if I just put different, you know, grassy areas or little hills and stuff. And I have put a few more trees in it. They were kind of straight with just a little trunk, a straight trunk. So I have a little drill. Actually, it's right here. I used this because we're using wood. We didn't put foam down because we were just trying to do it as cheap as we could, and we actually got the board free. So, and I used this, and I drilled little holes in it and stuck the trunk of the tree down and put a little glue on it, and it really held them really well. In fact, I'll give you a little sneak peek at one of the trees I have sitting right here. So that's one of the trees, and this is what I was talking about, how, see, that's just straight. So I drilled that in there and then just glued it in and stuck it in. But it's working, I like it. So I'm trying to get a variety of trees so, you know, it can look different colors, and I kind of think that looks really nice. And then we have some, like the giant pine trees on there. And those look really, really, really good, I thought. Anyhow, I'll get back to my crocheting. Sorry I got sidetracked there a little bit, but I wanted to tell you about our train layout that we work on. Okay, so let's see. So I showed you the chickens. Okay, I'll go ahead and do the rug now, I guess. So I want you to just tell me what you think. Let me know if you think this should be finished or not. I think for me it might be finished. We'll see what everybody else thinks here. But anyhow, it's about 24.5 inches wide. Is about how wide it is. I haven't tied it in yet because I wanna make sure, you know, I like it and everybody else likes it too. I wanna see what your opinion is. And it's about 32.5 inches long. So it's a nice size rug. And I think, you know, I didn't really keep track of it too much, but I think I used about a skein and a half, maybe a skein of this variegated yarn, and then I used probably about 3 of these, I think, is what I used for the black, the main color. Let's see if I can hold this up. Let's see if you can get a better look at the whole thing here. It's not much room, but yeah. I really like it. I'm not sure what I'm going to use it for yet, but I really like it. And I of course, want to start another one really soon, but it's just, I don't know. I like the colors in it really well. I'm kind of think of what colors I'll do next. I'm not sure. I don't have tons of variegated yarn. I kind of like that variegated yarn, so I might have to see. I have some orange up there, I see. I'm not sure. I'll have to look and see what else I have that I can use with this. I have some more blanket yarn there. I want to try to make some more animals with. But let me know what you think about the rug. I have to tell you too, that feels really thick and it'll hold. And I think you could actually get something, you know, to put on the back of this. I know somebody mentioned shelf liners to put on the back of the rug that you could even sew them on or something, maybe, or maybe just tack it down here and there. So I'm gonna look into it just to see maybe if I do want something on the back of it. We'll see. It depends on where I put it, or, you know, whatever. Let me know what you think about that anyhow. If it's done, if you think it's done, or, you know, if you like that or not, or whatever. Yeah. But that was just so much fun, really making it. I did have to take some breaks though, because it was kind of rough on my hands a little bit, and it's a little bit harder, you know, because at least for me, because maybe I haven't done that too much, but to work with 2 strands of yarn. And when I do the 3 strands again on the basket, hopefully I'll be doing better on that, because the first time I did it, I skipped, you know, some of the yarn fell loose here and there, and it's like, oh, that didn't work out too good. So I got that. And the last thing, here I wanted to show you. Gosh, I've been wanting to make one of these for a long time. This right here that I made, it's for a child. I made it for a child because, gosh, I didn't know if I could do it, to be honest. It's like I've been wanting to do it. Like Amanda from Tap Mama, I think that's called, she's called Tap Mama and the Bag Brigade. Sorry if I said that wrong. If you watch this, I'm so sorry. Anyhow, but I see her making all these beautiful cardigans. So it's like, oh, I gotta try. You can see it a little bit right there, but I'm gonna try eventually. And so I finally did. So this is what I made. So, and I do have buttons on here, but they're just, I haven't pinned on, honestly. I wanted to make sure that they were going to, or they were spaced right, and how it looked. I had tried it on my granddaughter, but this is the cuff here, and I'd love the color of the yarn for her. That's the cuff. Here's another cuff. And the neckline. I'll show you the back of the neckline. That turned out really well, I thought. The back of that. I put a little black down here. I thought this would really make the pink pop out. And then right here, so it's got, let's see, how many buttons? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 buttons it's gonna have. I'm gonna put them on the other side though, I decided. And it fits her really, really nice. I have tried it on her and it fits her really nice and she loves it. So now I need to get busy and sew those on so that she can have her sweater. Let's see, and I wanted to tell you the yarn I used. For the black, it was just Red Heart yarn I used. Now for this, the pink here and the lavender, white, whatever that is, this is a lot softer, but I will wash this and and then I use a dryer sheet, but it's unscented, but it makes it really soft, even if it's not soft. But this yarn here though is really, really soft. So, and this was, I'll get something in here. This right here, I have 5 skeins, but I have odd pieces too. There was a mistake I made, so I can tell you about that in a minute. So that's why I have all the odd, but it's impeccable yarn. Now, I like it. It's really soft. The thing is with this, and I didn't realize, this is a 4 medium, 100% acrylic, and it is 3.5 ounces for each one. The only thing with this impeccable yarn, and I didn't know this would happen, I haven't really used impeccable much, but it's really soft, smells good, and it's kind of squishy and everything. And a couple of these, maybe 3 actually, scans were quite a few knots, you know, and it's like, oh, I wasn't really sure, you know, with all those knots, so I didn't know, gosh, are these even going to hold, because I wouldn't have knotted something like that, you know, but what I did is just clip them, and then just started over like I was starting over again, and then just tied everything in really well. So that's what I did with that. So I don't know though I'd buy that for me right now, at least for me anyways, until I'm a little bit more used to crocheting, I think, and I would know about those knots. I probably need to look into that actually to see. If anybody knows anything about that, let me know if you've worked with yarn like that and if it would come out easier or not, because I'm really not sure, to be honest. Oh, and what happened with this, I had the 5 skeins, and I was actually making a extra small, in the dots. So I thought, surely, you know, that's going to be enough yarn. But all of a sudden, you know, I didn't really pay attention enough. And I looked, it's like, oh no, I need more than what it costs for, a little bit more. So I ran to the store to get a, you know, I think I got it at, I think Michael's. Anyhow, I ran to the store to get another skein, and there was none left. So it's like, oh no, what do I do? You know, I don't know what to do. So what I did is on the back, what I did, because there was like 3 rows for the back that you added on, 3 rows on each side, I think. So I was like, oh, I'm not used to doing this. So I might as well try, because I don't have the yarn to finish, you know, and I really wanted to. So I tried to take it out, but I had already tied it in really well, and I couldn't. So I ended up cutting it down and unraveling it. And then I only needed 1 row on each side for the size I was making. So it took me quite a while, but it worked out. So I got that done. I was like, oh, thank you, Lord. You know, because that was a lot of work to put in it, and then, you know, not for it to turn out, you know, so at least for me. So I'm really glad that it turned out. But that's how it ended up being a child sweater instead of a extra small for an adult. So, but I did it, and it's like, whew, so glad. Okay, folks, that's about it, I think, for tonight. And I hope you enjoy the video. And so far I've really never said, you know, if you give me a like or anything like that, or subscribe. I really hadn't thought about that too much, and I know, you know, that's kind of normal to do. So, you know, I guess if you like my video, if you want to press like, that would be great, or subscribe, I would appreciate it. And I'm enjoying all the new subscribers that I've gotten so far, and, you know, any of all the likes, the comments, it's just been great. So I guess that's going to be it for tonight. I'm going to let you go, and you all have a good night or morning or whatever time you're watching this video, and we will catch you another time.